Hello, welcome to Maxter's Mashup. Today we're going to be looking at Cobalt Core, a sci-fi space roguelike deck builder. So let's hop right in. So you will choose a crew of 3. Each of them have their own specialties. Riggs has evasion. You have your weapons officer, science officer with shielding. And these guys are what you pick up eventually over time by unlocking different achievements. And you have different ships. This is the default ship when you first start the game. Over time, you will have different ships with different abilities and different artifacts and different playstyles in general. So let's get into it. So what we have here is the default characters. So you have your shield, you have your movement, you have your attack. So let's see what we have here. So before you start any run, they give you 3 options that you see in most roguelike adventures. So you can upgrade 2 random cards, replace the warp prep, which is your global artifact up here. So your ship in every battle, you gain 1 shield and you have 1 evade on the first turn. Or you can choose to upgrade a card. In this case, I think I'm going to upgrade my card here of my choice. Boom. Let's see what we have here. Multi-shot. Oh, this one is a very good card. This is 2 attacks. It's like, or you can get 3 attacks, or 2 attacks with piercing attack, which ignores all shields and armor. So this is usually what I go with right here. And each card is, well, actually each deck will correspond to one of these creatures on the side here. So your science officer will have the blue cards, your pilot will have the brown cards, and the purple cards, or the purple deck, belong to Perry here, your weapons officer. And then you have just kind of like the basic dots, basic shots that are just very generic. So what do we have here? This is our ship, and it looks like we are in the sights of our enemy here, who's going to be doing 2 damage. And it has 4 shields and 8 life. So we have to get rid of the shields first before we can actually get to the hull. So what are we going to do? We have 3 energy, 5 cards in deck. So let's start with the piercing damage here. So this will ignore the shields altogether. Ooh. Let's see what we have here. We have 1 shield. We could just stay still and get a temp shield, so we lose our shields and get attacking. Doesn't seem too bad. And a basic dodge. End our turn, see what we have here. Not a scratch. So you might see these symbols over on the opponent's side here. So these are status effects. So this one means that they're raising their shields. So we're going to get 1 extra shield next turn. And they're applying a status effect, so something usually positive to them. Might make their attack stronger or something to that effect. So I think in the meantime, while they're charging up, we should get our defenses back up. We have 2 more energy. So I think we'll lunge, so I guess we'll move in the line of fire, and then hit it for 1. And I think probably just the basic shot. Start diminishing some of those shields they have here. So let's see what the status effect has. Adds 1 damage to all attacks. Okay. Alright. Let's see. So draw a shot. We can attack and draw 2 cards for 1. Go with that first. See what we have. Oh, multi-shot. Definitely. Pierces through the shields. We have 1 more energy we can use this turn. I think we should break down the shield some more so we get some normal attacks. And then we'll move over, use one of our dodges here, so we won't get hit for 3 damage. Okay, so he's raising his shields and I've set off this effect. So most likely he's probably going to get another power drive, which will probably add, which they do stack, so next turn he'll be adding 2 damage to all his attacks. So it's 1 shield, 4 life, so 5 total. See how far we can dwindle him down here. So let's do draw a shot. Guess we will basic shot, kind of get him down there. So as I thought, add 2 damage to all his attacks. But luckily we have multi-shot, which ignores shields, which will do 2 damage, so he is destroyed. Bada bing, bada boom. He's dead. So after you beat a common enemy, you get to choose a card, or choose a reward if you want, or you can skip. So let's see what we have. Stun Source. Gain 1 stun charge every turn. The stun charge, your next attack will stun. And it will be removed from combat when you use this card. This card is very good, because that means any part of the ship, like a cannon, if you shoot at that cannon, it will disable that cannon, so it won't do any damage, it won't shoot next turn. So that is very good. You have Feint. Instantly move 2 spaces to the left. Temp Shield. That's okay. I mean, a lot of times when you have evasion, it's like you like to be able to choose. And the Temp Shield, that's only good for that 1 turn if they're attacking. And then we have Button Mash. Block up to 3 incoming damage, then move left 3, and then you gain 1 evade that you can use it for any direction at any time, and then you lose a card for us to comment. I think we're going to go with the Stun Source. That, even though I don't have 4 mana, thing is, there are ways to decrease it, I think. Oh, when you upgrade. So when you upgrade, you can reduce it to 3. And there are artifacts that can raise how much your energy level, mana level, so you can play that card. So I'm going to take the Stun Source. Okay, the map. So as you can see, this is a zone. There are 3 zones. By the time you get to the 3rd zone and beat the 3rd boss, the Cobalt Core, you will get a choice of choosing one of these 3 to regain some of their memories. This space crew has lost their memories, and they don't know how they got here. Where all they know is that they woke up on a ship, and that is one of the unique features of this game that I like, is that it makes you want to keep on playing because you want to find out what the backstory is for all these characters. And each one of them has 3 memories to unlock each. So that's saying to unlock all their memories for this crew, you'd have to go through the run 9 times. But again, you can go with other crew members, not just the same ones every time. So the map in general. So this is kind of, how do you want to proceed? Do you want more cards? Then you fight all these blue common enemies right here. You have encounters, which can be anything from ship upgrades to being able to throw away a card, or upgrading a card, or getting an artifact, or even fighting an enemy. So it's going to be very random. You have the elites, which usually give you a card and an artifact. And you have this place where it's just an artifact, which is, they could be upgrades to the ship or upgrades to cards for one of these crew members. And some of the artifacts are specific for their cards in general, so they will hold the artifacts for their respective specialties. And then we have the big bad boss at the end of each zone. So I think for this playthrough, just to kind of let you see what things are like, I guess we'll kind of work away this way. Hey, I have this extra scaffold lying around. I think it would look great right in the middle of your ship. So this is the event where you get an augmentation. Also, it's a great tax write-off. What do you think? So you can add an unshootable scaffold to the right of the middle part of your ship. So right here. So if there is, you know what? Let's get it. We'll see. As you can see, the ship's changed. So now your ship's a little bit longer, but if there's a laser beam, it'll go right through and it won't do any damage to you. Looks better, I guess. Yes, a big hole in my ship is great. No refunds. No, I don't. Sure. Questionable mechanic, to say the least. So, let's do another encounter with a common enemy. So, this thing right here is a shield drone. So this will, once a turn, if this ship is in its vicinity, we'll give it an extra shield every turn. So you do want to destroy this because it can be a pain in the butt. And it will be shooting. So it could either be launching a missile or it could be launching another shield drone. So gotta watch out for that. So let's see. He has 8 shield, 4 hull. Again, multi-shot, piercing attack, always good. Does 2 damage right off the bat. See if we can draw some cards so we can cycle back to the multi-shot a lot quicker. And I guess I'll end my turn. Nothing I can do at the moment. So this is an attack drone, Mark II. It'll do 2 damage once per turn. So it's going to shoot me, but I have the scaffolding, so it will do 0 damage to me. Ooh, I do have... Oh, can I get over there? The multi-shot with the piercing attack. So if I mosey over to the right, and then we have this lunge, which instantly moves me 2 spaces, then I can attack. I should be right where I need to be. Multi-shot ignores shields and armor. Done. Easy as pie. Okay, so actually these 3 cards are pretty good. Quick thinking, draw 3 cards for 1. Endless magazine. At the beginning of each turn, you get a free attack for 0 at the start of every turn. And the wave beam. So I can add, or the wave charge, I can add a wave beam to my hand, which is, for 0 cost, I can play piercing damage for 2. It'll, it's only a one-shot deal, but that's pretty good. If you look, when you look at the upgrades, you can either, if you do upgrade this card, you can get a wave beam piercing damage for free, or you can get 2 wave beams, so 2 cards of 2 piercing damage for 0. So this is a very good card. Hmm. Oof. This is very difficult. But I think my deck's relatively small. So we could probably just recycle into the multi-shot over and over and over and over. But I think, oh, it's like just left the game. Let's continue. I think the wave charge is where it's at. I like the piercing damage. Um. So yeah, let's go. Let's do another event, shall we? An unmanned ship up ahead, and it's hailing us. Well, back comes there. How may I help you? Ooh, I can choose a card to upgrade. This is great, actually. I want to actually upgrade the wave charge, and I'll take B, so I can get two or two wave beams. It's hard seeing an AI in that kind of state. Okay, so let's see. What's the quickest way to get to? You know what? Yeah, I think we'll check the repair. So Cleo, yo, hey, can I get you anything? So you have choices: remove card, upgrade card, and in certain runs you can eventually unlock to fight Chloe. And I wouldn't recommend it until you have better cards. And I've been through a lot of runs, and I cannot beat Chloe. It's like maybe I'll show you before this video is over. Let's upgrade a card. Of course, the stun source. Yeah. Heck yeah. Artifacts. Okay, so these are the kind of these things right here that either will be applied to everything during the game, like your ship or your cards. So you have sharp edges. Every time your discard pile shuffle back in your deck, the enemy loses one hull, caps at 3 damage per turn. Oh, that's good. Regenerator. Every 3 dizzy cards, so blue cards here, gain 1 shield. How many do I have? I have 1. I only have 3 of those. So I think. Ooh, now I kind of wish I got that quick thinking card. I could really cycle through the deck. So I'll take the sharp edges. So let's go. Let's see. We'll go see what an elite looks like. Jumbo. Oh, hey, look. Target practice. Okay, it's got some. Got six guns. Do you think? Let's see. So this skull here means that the cockpit's going to take double damage from all attacks. So that is really good. Do I have anything? Not particular. So straw shot. Ooh, wave beam. No, that's actually really good. Do I actually want to take the damage? Oh, sure. Why not? Shuffle into the deck there. So I'm going to only take 1 damage because I have the scaffolding here. So it's going to shoot right through my ship. So, in turn, take the damage. Good to go. Ooh, double damage. Oh, unfortunately, I cannot get over there, even if I wanted to. But we can stun. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, so that's a so now I gain a stun every turn. Okay. I can use it for this. So it's no, didn't work. Did not work the way I thought it was gonna work. Oh, I have to wait till the beginning of the beginning of the turn before I get it. Gotcha. Okay, so now whatever card I play first is going to give a stun. So let's demonstrate that here. So this is going to hit me for 1 damage 3 times. So let's... Yeah, so let's hit. So as you can see, this cannon's out of commission. So let's see. I still have 3 energy left. Actually, I should probably put a lunge over 2. I'm still going to hit for 3. So I guess I'm going to put up shields. And so I have 2 temp and 1 regular shield, so that should take care of any damage I take this turn. Worked out. Multi-shot. Can I... Okay, let me see if we can get a draw shot here. Oh, that's what I needed. Basic dodge. Move over. Wave beam double damage. Multi-shot. Double... No! I'm 1 off, and I'm going to take 2, 3, 4 damage. Okay, that wasn't the most economical move, but that's okay. What? What? How did he die? I don't know how he died. I'll have to look back and check that out, because I didn't see anything, but I could be wrong. So what do we have here? Shields? I don't really do much with shields, but this means I can convert my shields into attack, power. Shield turns is okay. Think twice. Discard all the cards in my hand, draw 5 cards. It will be move us to combat. 0? Sure, I'll take that. And an artifact. Cockpit lock on. All enemy cockpits start with weak, so that means they get 1 more damage when you hit the cockpit. Quick draw for the pilot. Draw 2 extra cards on the first turn. Oh, that's good too. Or overclock generator. Gain 1 energy every 3rd turn. I think the lock on sounds good. Alright, so another common enemy here, so it doesn't really matter which way we get up. No cockpit, of course. That's another thing I like about this game is that these guys have a little banter between either themselves or with the enemy over here. It's just the little things. I like that. Okay. So I think giving us some movement is good. So we have 4 movement now. Move out of the way. Let them shoot. So what they're doing is they're getting shields, which again, their shields are maximum, so they will get no more shields once I hit them. But this is when they give me cards in my deck to basically flood it full of junk, and then I have to spend my points to get rid of them. So we'll find out what type of cards they're going to give me. Let's get the wave charge beam out there. And I guess it's end our turn. Trash, nice. Luckily it's going in my discard pile, but if I draw any more cards, I'm gonna get my discard pile. So let's see, wave beam, multi-shot, shield. And I guess we can break down some of his shields there, some of his defenses. And then we have trash, and they're going to give me more trash cards. And he's raising his shields again, so which is completely fine. Let's move over, draw shot, draw 2, multi-shot, great. And yeah, you know what? Maybe just throw away a trash card. clogging up my deck. Oh, then we have the wave beam. It's over. Dead. Ooh, picking another card. So we have multi-blast, which is good if I was gonna upgrade it, because that's usually pretty good, 3/3. But power play, that gives us the power drive, which increases all my attacks by 1, but I take 1 damage to get it. Thing is, if you upgrade it, you can get rid of bad stats effects, or in this case, you keep the bad stats effect, but it's a little bit cheaper. But I think we're gonna go with the wave charge because I like the wave beams. I like piercing damage. So let's go to the repair yard, and I think this is a good idea to show you guys how strong Cleo is. So we'll fight them. You realize you're in a time loop, and the first thing you do with it is attack the shopkeep. This ain't my first rodeo, buddy. So you have the option to back out, but for the sake of science, let's play. Let's do this. Yeah, as you can see, Cleo is very strong. 40 hull, 10 shields, and enough firepower to blast you out of this galaxy, which Cleo will probably do. So it's like, and I can't stop this. I have 7 life. So you know what? Let's put up a defense. There we go. And yeah, sure. Let's put some cards in my deck. Oh, I can do 1 hit. It's like end my turn now. Blown away from smithereens. So is anyone there? I don't think so. And defeat. But yes, this game is loads of fun. It's like there's different play styles, different ships. I have not found it all the ultimate combinations of cards. So yeah, if you want to check out Cobalt Core, and I'll see you soon.